Hey guys, my name is Nathan Haddad. I'm a black belt under Helio Seneca, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite chokes in the gi, a bow and arrow choke. So we're going to look at 3 different variations from a mounted position. And the way that we're going to set this up, we need to get into S mount, okay? So we'd like to be in S mount here so we can start to attack this top collar, okay? The way that we're going to look at that today, I'm going to start from mount with my right hand in my opponent's collar. Max is going to grab my arm like he wants to trap and roll. And what I'm going to do is take the web of my hand and I'm going to press Max's tricep across and drop my chest. Okay, the reason I drop my chest here is so Max can't get his elbow back to the floor. And now I can start to slide my left knee high and post my right foot. And what I start to do is walk Max up to his side, almost like I have my knee underneath his head like a pillow. Okay, now that I'm in S mount, I can start to work on my grip here. Now, what I'd like is for my left hand to come underneath Max's head, and I want a nice solid grip on this top collar. How I do this is I take all the slack out of Max's gi collar. So what I like to do, think about it like this. If I grab my own gi collar, I pull down, that takes all that slack out. And I want my thumb as close to Max's neck as possible, like I'm gonna cut his throat with my thumb here. And now once my thumb's in, I make a nice solid grip, and that's the grip that I want, okay? I tell my students this a lot. I don't want us to make a grip here that we're gonna have to adjust later on, okay? You're gonna get one shot at this grip. And what I mean by that is, when I start to lock this, Max is gonna immediately start fighting my hands. And now if my grip is good, it's an easy thing to go through my chokes and get the tap. But if my grip is bad and I get every other situation set up and now I need to adjust, my hand's not gonna get any higher. Okay, so what I like to do is take all the slack out, get as close as I can, and now make that grip, okay? Once I have my grip, we're gonna look at 3 different finishes today, okay? The first finish we're gonna look at, we're gonna go elbow to elbow. So my right hand is gonna go deep in Max's elbow pit, okay? So the pit of my elbow goes to the pit of his elbow. And what I'm gonna do is bring my chest up, and I'm gonna put my left hand on my shoulder here. And now, just like I'm slicing his head off, what I want to do is keep my chest high, I press, and I get a strong finish here, okay? So, first attack, we take the slack out, my hand goes deep. Look how I keep my left elbow tucked, elbow to elbow, nice finish. Now, sometimes when we're playing this bow and arrow choke, our partner gets his elbow really tight, and I can't raise it up here. So what I'll do from here is take my right hand free, and I'll go to Max's knee. Okay, I grab the pants physically. Some guys like to reach inside here, that's fine too. I like to just make a grip on the pants. And what I'm gonna do is bring everything high. My elbows, my chest, I'm gonna get super tall. I wanna pull my elbows up to the ceiling. So here, now I make a nice grip, I bring everything nice and high, and I get a strong finish. Okay, I can really pull. I have a student here, a white belt, who will literally lift people up off the ground here. And it's a nasty finish. So I have my nice grip, hand comes to the knee, and as everything comes up tall, I finish a bow and arrow choke, okay? Now, the last option, the strongest option, I can get my legs involved, all right? And what I'm gonna look to do is step over the same way I would on an arm bar. I'm gonna lean slightly forward and to my right, and what I wanna do is unweight my left leg to bring it over, and I wanna cross over Max's shoulder here. So I want my feet crossed, okay? So the choke itself is gonna look like this. I have my nice grip. I grab the knee because I was trying this last option, and maybe Max is grabbing on my elbow or crossing his feet and extending, and I can't lift the way I want. So I'm gonna lean, and as I step, look how my foot's gonna come over. I'm gonna cross my feet, and everything's gonna go straight back this way for a nice finish. Now, I'll show you the way that I like to finish this. I see some people do things a little bit different. I'll show you what I like to do. When I get to this final threat on the bow and arrow, when I go to sit, I see a lot of people step, and when they sit at an angle like this, and they're here. And granted, I could probably get the finish here, but I'm all the way flat, and that's all the extension that I have. What I like to do is get teed up to my partner. Okay, so I would like to be completely perpendicular to him so that when I go back, we are teed up, okay? Second thing, when I am teed up to him and I'm going to make the finish, I don't fall to my left shoulder or to my right shoulder. I go straight back, opening my elbows wide like this. So I want my head here. I'm gonna go straight back. That's gonna make this a much tighter finish. All right, so again, we have the hand in the collar. I press and slide. I get my nice grip. As I go to the pants, for whatever reason, I can't get this finish. I lean, I step, and look how my feet cross over his shoulder. I don't want it this way where he's gonna come and turn on top, right? Come back. I have this grip, feet crossed. Now I just bring my elbows back and down, and I get a strong finish, okay? So let's run through these one more time. Yeah. First attack, hand in the collar, press, I slide. Look at my S-mount position. Now, my right hand pulls the collar, left hand comes deep. First attack, elbow to elbow. I bring deep, come up to my shoulder. Now, push his head down, okay? First tap. He brings his elbow tight, I can't raise up anymore. I take my right hand free, I go to the knee. Everything comes up high. Second tap. Now, Max is grabbing on my elbow, extending his feet. I can't raise anymore. I unweight my left leg, I step, look how I bring the foot over. As I cross, now everything goes straight back, strong finish. Look, I barely have to sit back. I can finish here. And I have all this room to still go, okay? That's what makes that bow and arrow choke such a powerful one. Guys, hopefully you like this video. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. If you want more just like this, go to getselfdefense.com. We have our full jiu-jitsu library as well as a self-defense course and tons of free videos as well.